Next topic. King Arthur. The movie. What is it called? The Legend of King Arthur? Remind me. That's how much I wasn't even into this movie to begin with.
I apologize. I did not do my homework on that.
Hold on. Arthur movie. Anyway, the movie's bombed. I remember from the first trailer of this movie coming out. Now, don't get me wrong. The actor, what's his name? Charlie. Is it Charlie Hunnam? The guy that was on Sons of Anarchy. That plays King Arthur.
Sons of Anarchy, and then he was in Pacific Rim.
Right. Love him as an actor.
I don't.
Really? Oh.
Sons of Anarchy, good.
Mm-hmm.
Brooding type, yes. But when he was in Pacific Rim, I didn't care for his acting at all. Kind of came off Hayden Christensen.
Pacific Rim, none of the acting was that great, I thought. That was kind of a special effect.
Yeah, but I think if you're
movie.
a decent actor, whether or not the situation you put in is going to come through. I mean, there were other people in Star Wars, the first 3 Star Wars, that came off as good. Ewan McGregor's character wasn't horrible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, him as Obi-Wan was not bad.
Right.
I just not a huge fan of him. Did have Jude Law in it, which surprised me.
Yeah.
That it wasn't a better movie. But they moved this movie 4 different times.
Mm-hmm.
So you know the studio did not have confidence in it. And apart from me being the type of person where I dig in IMDb and YouTube for trailers, because I do enjoy watching trailers, especially good trailers. This is one that you had to find. Up until the last week or 2 weeks, you had to search for King Arthur.
Did you even like the trailers? We didn't do any reactions to them because none of us really cared about this stuff. Here's what I don't get. I don't understand this big epic, now let's wash out all the colors. It's so washed out. It just makes me think dull, monotonous. Right away, it makes me think like the Zack Snyder stuff. Let's just wash everything out. Like, why are you taking away color and life and energy? It makes me think of, I'm in Seattle. It's going to rain every day. I'm depressed. I just don't get this washing out of the colors. There's no reason for it. And King Arthur is supposed to be a fun, exciting, he pulls the sword from the stone. Remember that? That's exciting. Now this looks like it's, I don't know.
Holy Grail was a better King Arthur story than this was.
Which one was?
Holy Grail. Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
It was a better King Arthur story than this one. No, it's honestly, who gives a shit at this point? It like where movies are going. Why are you going to throw $180 million into a King Arthur movie?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gives a shit, and that's what bothers me about the Transformers movie, the new one that's coming out. Is like they're going to harken back to this King Arthur's bullshit. It's like, why? What relevance does it have now?
You know exactly why.
Because it was making headlines and all these other things.
Because Game of Thrones, the most popular show in the world, has totally rekindled the medieval interest in people, and that is proven with numbers.
But that's not King Arthur's story.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but you know damn well that execs in that room are thinking we need to ride this wave that's going on right now. How many vampire movies did they come out with as soon as Twilight came out, or vampire TV shows, or the Vampire Diaries, or it's the groupthink aspect that you always have. Remember The Last Starfighter right after Star Wars? Remember that?
I didn't mind that movie, though.
No, you didn't mind it, but it sure wasn't great, was it?
I always wanted to be that kid that played the video game.
Yeah.
And got to go to Proxima Centauri.
But it was nowhere close to Star Wars. You're always going to have that spillover of the groupthink of more of, oh, they want it simple. Oh, here's why. People just want more movies in space. Oh, people just want more movies in medieval. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah. King Arthur isn't just another medieval movie. It is a kind of a famous medieval thing that I think they could have done so much more. It just doesn't look fun
at all. Was Disney part of that?
Was what? Disney? Yeah. Let's see.
Because, like, the King Arthur I remember was the Disney movie when I was a kid.
That was Disney's take on it. I mean, Disney didn't come up with the Legend of King Arthur,
I know
obviously.
They didn't come up, most of their stories, they didn't come up with their story of Cinderella or any of those other
even The Lion King, their huge breakout hit, that was just Hamlet with animals.
Yeah. But I was just wondering if there was anything. I mean, it was like...
King Arthur.
It kind of seemed like they were going for Braveheart, and at the same time, what was that movie?
Gladiator. Or...
No, it was like Heaven Has Fallen or something like that, or Heaven's Kingdom or something.
Kingdom of Heaven, wasn't it?
Yeah, is that the one Orlando Bloom was in it? It was like a Crusades picture.
I think. God, that was a while ago. I think that was it. Yeah, I don't think this is Disney.
Another one that missed the mark, but that one was blamed on the studio going in and changing a bunch of stuff at the end. But this one, I think the studio saw it. They kept pushing the release date back, kept trying to edit it, do other things, make it a better story.
To me, it just looks so bland. It looks like it's happening at a rock quarry. Everything's gray. There's no excitement. When I think of pulling out a sword, I think colorful, vibrant, energetic. This is exciting. Go against adversity.
Where's the Lady of the Lake, right?
Yeah.
Where's the moistened pink that gave you the sword?
This is more like I'm a heartthrob that is already ripped in tone, and I just don't want to be in charge. All right, fine. I'll pull the sword out. Wow, this is really fun and uplifting. I'm really getting sick and tired of this downtrodden. I don't know. Movies can be fun, and
we belong to a democracy now.
Zeitgeist of the emotional.
Look at me, I'm being oppressed.
Pretty much. I don't know. When I read this bombed, I guess it just didn't surprise me at all. Not because every movie I don't like is not going to be a hit. Of course, that's not the case. But all I could think about is, I can't imagine how a whole bunch of people are going to be excited to go see this, and this looks like a high-budget film. This doesn't look good at all to me. Or like I can't imagine people like it. Say what?
I mean, they set it up for it. I think they kept pushing it back. They kept trying to take light away from it. Because I think at some point they realized, let's not put a marketing budget in this. Try to save what money we can. They probably could have released this, and maybe it was a mediocre movie. But it's probably ready in February.
Even the movie poster just looks weird. It's like Charlie. Why can't I think of his name? Charlie Hunnam, and he looks like he's in a leather jacket. I mean, it's not a leather jacket. Obviously, It's some kind of medieval thing.
Is it a members only jacket?
How is this medieval?
It's a members only jacket.
It's just.
Is he singing a song from Grandmaster Flash, like "Don't push me because I'm close to the edge"?
What group of creatives that make these decisions do you think, man, that would really bring the kid out?
Who's the studio on this? You have the IMDb up?
I do, but where do you find the studio? I can't find it
anywhere. Scroll down a little bit. There should be some production. There should be a production thing.
Director, writers, stars. Nothing on studio, nothing on...
So they've completely disowned it.
Well, I'm assuming that's just an IMDb thing, but okay, details. USA, release date... Filming locations, box office. Jesus Christ. Company credits. Safe House Pictures, Village Roadshow Pictures, us Warner Brothers.
Okay. Congratulations.
Even the poster's all washed out. I don't understand why they have to suck the life and color out of everything.
Check and see if Zack Snyder's one of the executive producers. Is this in the same continuity as Superman?
I'm trying to think.
This leads up to Man of Steel.
Does Wonder Woman look like it looks like it's more washed out than a Marvel movie, but it doesn't look as bad as Zack Snyder's previous ones? I can't tell.
No, it doesn't look as bad. I am really hoping Wonder Woman's good.
I hope it is, because if it's not,
especially since they said they're making another one now.
Yeah, but dude, they can say that all they want to until the actual returns come in and it's greenlit and production starts. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but I mean, they're probably going to make another Suicide Squad sequel too.
Oh, I'm sure it made shitloads of money, and it's an Oscar-winning movie. So there's a lot of pride behind that one. Clearly, Will Smith is using that movie as his tentpole, sense of pride. Oh God.
Yeah, because it wasn't like Focus, which is actually a really good movie.
Yeah, I never saw Focus. Was that good?
It's good. It's good. It's got him and. Margot Kidder, or not Margot Kidder.
Margot Robbie, or Robbie?
Robbie, yeah. Margot Robbie's in it. So Margot Kidder was the original Lois Lane in Superman.
Do you have any idea or desire to see King Arthur?
No, I don't even know if I'm going to get this when it comes out on DVD.
Now,
maybe when it goes to Netflix. And I'm bored one afternoon.
See, that's what I mean. I don't have any intention of paying for this, but now I'm almost curious to see how bad is this. Just because it's bombed so poorly.
Yeah.
I just would love to be surprised and say, no, this washed out movie that looks like they're fighting in a rock quarry with no...
It was actually really good. It was like Braveheart good.
Braveheart was awesome, and this just...
Braveheart is awesome.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us know. Are there any of you out there that were pumped by the marketing that led up to this movie, or anything you've seen in trailers.
Well, if somebody
versus
saw
that.
it and it is a good movie, let me know. I will actually spend some time.
Uh-huh.
Maybe not money, but time.
Yeah. Well, let us know what you think in the comments.